Just a second, ma'am.
Yes.
We will look some glimpse into D60 Devatas. It's a very, very important session. As much as the Bhavas are important D60, so another aspect, secret, or the magic, or the miracle, or what you call of D60 is, I think every Varga has a Devata. But in this, it is not actually Devata. It's a wrong thing. These are not exactly Devatas. For some easy convenience sake, we call it Devatas. There are more of aspects. There are a lot of secrets hidden in this. What is it? Decoding this, you will have a totally different manifestation or a description or understanding of the horoscope. I will give you all a glimpse into what magic you can decode by looking at the D60 Devatas. Okay, so the simple first thing is Shashtiamsa hold very important meaning and significance. Okay. See, first thing, as see any particular, when you see a D60, what is important, you will have to know whether they are Shubha or Ashubha Vargas, whether they are in a Kendra Kona or in a Dusthana. So that is when you analyze a planet in D60, whether they are Nicha, Ucha, where they are, that is one aspect. There's another aspect to it is, apart from that, you must find out which Devata that particular planet is sitting on. So especially the Lagna, Moon, AK, which Devata is sitting can be the immediate thing. In fact, for birth rectification, I will only look at the Lagna Shashtiamsa Devata. That itself immediately, in fact, I will tell you Dhirubhai Ambani. I think one of the Ambanis, I think Dhirubhai Ambani's Lagna Devata is in Kubera Amsa. Okay. So the Lagna itself is enough. I'll explain, I'll just show you sometimes it's Lagna, sometimes AK, or one of the most important planets, or the set of all the planets can be a very, very important flow, but you must use it very, very correctly. It is not only, don't depend only on the Devatas. One is the Devatas, and the one, it is the placement of the planets. And sometimes a particular Devata can mean in certain condition a different meaning. And then one more very, very important, I will tell you one thing. Each Devata is connected to a particular planet. Okay. In this class, I will tell you about one planet alone. There are many times this Spurna Chandra, Chandra Rekha, it will be there. So when it tells anything about the moon, understand yes, it's a lunar trade. You will have to see the strength of the moon in D60. Like that, each Devata, there is a particular planet related. That particular planet, what's its strength in D60, only then it will completely will tell you the D60. So you don't blindly apply Krura, Kala. That I've seen in Kala is very, very important. The meaning, the Kala Devata, in certain times it can be very dangerous, and sometimes in Kala can mean somebody who's totally in control of time. So which Bhava, which planet, the Adi, which is the planet controlling Kala, can mean totally what is the meaning of a Devata in the horoscope. So you need to know what are the Devatas, which are good, bad Devatas, what planets control these Devatas, and then you will understand the Devata. So two things. When you see a Shashtiamsa, is a planet in good or bad houses, in what strength, and which Devata they are sitting, what is the meaning of the Devata, how is the Devata related to a particular planet. So these are, you can go through this. There is Gora, Rakshasa, Deva, Kubera, Yaksha, 60 Devatas. Some are good, some are bad. This good and bad, it's not constant. It can change according to its position, placement, and a particular planet. The meaning will change. Especially what is it? Some Kala. Maya, generally it is given as malefic. But then there are certain planets which controls Maya. If that particular planet's position will change the meaning of Maya. Vanni can mean totally different depending on where is Mars and Sun. Kulagna, Yaksha, Kubera, Deva, Kubera. There are certain planets which govern these Devatas. You must know what are these planets which govern and how their meaning changes. So generally, everywhere you can get this, which is malefic, which is benefic, but there is something related to the planet and a particular bhava. You must know how to decode that. It's very, very important. Okay, these are the 60 Devatas. You can go at Elisha. Okay, we will see in a spiritual chart. You will immediately see the Lagna, Moon, Jupiter, Ketu, what Shashtiamsa Devata is sitting. That will very clearly indicate the spiritual strength of the horoscope. Okay, see this. This is Satyasai Baba. What is considered as one of the avatars or one of the most successful spiritual giants in the 20th century. Look at the horoscope immediately. The horoscope, the Shashtiamsa also shows very, very clearly. And look at the Amsa. Lagna is Shuddha, Sun is Komala, Moon is Shuddha. We'll go into details in the class. But here we'll only look at the how many auspicious. Almost Mars is Kalinasa. Kalinasa means destroyer of Kali. Mercury is Kala. Jupiter is Kinnara. Venus is Komal. Saturn is Chandramukhi. All the 7 planets except Rahu and Ketu are in auspicious Shashtiamsa. The chart you can also see, you can see Mars and Moon in the 9th house. Moon is in the 9th house in D1 and D9. It's a Vargottama Lagna, exalted Saturn and Lagna, and 10th house exalted Jupiter. This Shashtiamsa clearly shows what it is. But here we are not looking at the planetary positions. We are only looking at and trying to understand the horoscope from the Shashtiamsa Devata. For a spiritual person, always people wait to have a darshan of him. So what is he considered as God? What is the Shashtiamsa Devata shows? All the 7 planets auspicious with exalted Jupiter and exalted Saturn in Lagna in Shashtiamsa. Okay. Let's move to billionaires charts. So each billionaires chart, see the Lagna, Venus, Jupiter, 2nd, 11, 5, 9 lords. There are certain Shashtiamsa related to wealth. If these planets are related to one of them is Kubera. So if they are if these planets are sitting in this wealth related Shashtiamsa Devatas, it will show us a lot of money. A lot of money come. Okay. Dhirubhai Ambani's chart, we have already seen separately how great is this horoscope. But I'll tell you something more special about the horoscope. It is not only in this horoscope alone. Look at his horoscope. Mars is in Chandramukhi. Jupiter is in Chandrarekha. Saturn is in Purna Chandra. Okay? Whereas Moon is in Shashtiamsa. Exalted Moon. It is not simply because the planet is in Chandra related thing, it is strong. That particular planet must be strong in Shashtiamsa. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, all very strong. His chart is already very strong. But look at the horoscope. Here the Lagna and Kala means totally different thing. A strong Lagna in Kala means he's in control of time. But a negative Lagna with Kala means a total different meaning. So I will tell you how Kala can mean. And it's not only not that he has Sun in Kalinasa, Mercury is in Amrita, Rahu, Ketu and Shuddha. Most of the planets are very clearly. His chart already promises abundant wealth. With that, he goes on to have 3 planets in Chandra, Chandramukhi, Chandrarekha, Purna Chandra, and Moon is exalted in Shashtiamsa. So you must know the meaning of the Devata and what is the Lord. Here you all know, Chandra, your Moon must be strong. Like that, each planet, each Devata has a particular planet which must be strong. Then that particular Devata will become active. Okay, this is Walt Disney. Look at his horoscope. Rahu in the 11th with Ketu in the 5th and Purna Chandra and Moon is exalted. The same thing. He has Rahu and Ketu. See, why I picked up Rahu and Ketu. Rahu and Ketu, he is in the media. He brings, the false, the illusion alive. So naturally, it must be Rahu. Ketu is very, very strong for his horoscope. You can see in Shashtiamsa, Ketu in the 5th, Rahu in the 7th. His horoscope itself is very, very strong. Exalted, media guy must have. Which planets are, what is the meaning of planets exalted in Shashtiamsa or Neecha in Shashtiamsa? The Shukra, a media sees what is the first thing you say in the horoscope is D1 10th Lord is exalted in Shashtiamsa in the second house. That is the most important thing. And look at where is Venus? Venus is in Komala, Jupiter is in Komala, Saturn is in Soumya, Rahu Kedu in Purna Chandra, Sun is in Heramba, Moon is in Shitisha. Shitisha is the ruler of the world. He ruled the world. So this is, and most important, what I'm trying to tell you is Rahu Kedu and Purna Chandra, and the Lord of Purna Chandra is exalted. A very good horoscope. And one more decoding of the D60 is looking into the D60 Devatas. Okay, now very, very important thing. So everybody wants to know if are they looking good, pretty, or all these things. This is very, very important aspect. So I will show you only one example. In the actual class, I have many examples to show. What is the combination which gives good looks? Yes, we know in the D1 chart, second house must have benefics, Shukra must be there, or Moon must be there, or if it's a Cancer Lagna or a Libra Lagna, most of the beauty queens will be in with these Lagnas. But in D60, what is the combination which will give beauty? We will see one example. See, Aishwarya Rai, a Lagna is in Purna Chandra. Okay, Purna Chandra. Where is Moon? Moon is in the 10th with Shukra and Rahu. She's Miss India, Miss World. And what is her Lagna? Not only Lagna, she has even Jupiter and Purna Chandra. So two important planets in Purna Chandra. For the other horoscope, Ambani we saw Purna Chandra, it was a different planets were sitting in Rahu Kedu was there for Walt Disney. Here, her Lagna is in Purna Chandra. Her horoscope is also fantastic. She's an actress. How will her Shukra be in D60? Exalted Shukra. I will keep the horoscope for separate. It's a very special horoscope because you look at the horoscope in D1, you will never know this horoscope is a successful person. But it is so clear in D60, she is what she is, with Saturn, Mercury in the 11th and 4 planets in the 11th house. Moon, Rahu, Venus is conjoined in D1 and D60, which is the magic of the horoscope. But here we are only talking about Lagna Lord and 10th Lord Jupiter and Purna Chandra Amsa and how she looks. Does she look like, I don't know whether some people might like her or may like, but what I say, Shashtiamsa says she must have the looks of a full moon. And her moon, it is not everybody who is having Lagna in Purna Chandra will have the looks. Her moon is with exalted Shukra and Rahu in the 10th house. It is strong in D1 and D9. So that is the most important aspect of the horoscope. So the Lagna of Purna Chandra can tell you if you are going to be very beautiful or how you're going to be, can mean a lot. In D1, it is second house, but in D60, why she is very beautiful is Lagna is in Purna Chandra. She has the looks of a full moon. Okay, anybody who wants to say anything? Any comments? Okay. That exalted Shukra is in Kubera and Saturn is in Vishnu. See, yes, sir.
Sir, but Moon and Sun Amavasya happened in D16. And Sun Moon.
Yes. Yes, see what I say. What is she famous for? How is she famous for?
Movies.
Movies. And how she dresses up. That is the Amavasya, no? It is revealing. She's not famous as a saint. She's not a beautiful saint.
No, okay, sir, okay.
Rahu's there, no? Moon, Venus, Rahu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, like Rahu is in Sarpa Amsha, no?
Yes.
So that's why there was like magical something.
Yes, you have to understand it later. When you see a Sarpa Devata, you will have to understand where is Rahu and only then understand the Devata correct. So what is it? If you cannot blindly take the Devata, there is a particular planet related to it. Only if you understand, you will understand the Devata properly. It is not what is it is in Purna Chandra. So everybody with Lagna and Purna Chandra will not be like Aishwarya Rai. They will not have a Purna Chandra look. What is Purna Chandra? Purna Chandra is the moon. Where is the moon in D1? Where is the moon in D60? The moon is with Venus in D1 and D60. Show me a horoscope. Moon is in D1 and D60. Moon, Venus are conjoined together and Lagna is in Purna Chandra. How easy is it to get such a horoscope? Tell me. That is the specialty of a D60. Okay. Because next 2 minutes her lagna is changed. She's no, see, let her have a moon Venus in D1 D60. But if her lagna is not Purna Chandra, next 2 minutes she's not Miss World. The horoscope changes. The next meaning will change. She is Miss World only in that 2 minutes. That uniqueness of the horoscope is only in that 2 minutes. After that, it will change. And lagna will change. In 2 minutes, not only the Amsa Devata changes, the lagna will also change. The meaning of the whole horoscope changes. I will tell you in the next class, twins and how their life changes. Okay, D60 and serial killers. So these serial killers, Lagna, Moon, Mars, Saturn, Rahu are related, challenging certain Shashtiamsas. Let's see what are the Shashtiamsas. Look, this is saddest John Gacy, one of the serial killers. Okay, immediately look at, I've seen most of the serial killers. I went in random, I have some 15-20 of them. Most of them, Lagna will be in Kala, Sun in Krura, Mars in Yama, Mercury in Kala, Rahu in Vishadagda, Kedu in Vishadagda. Okay, look at the horoscope. You look at the horoscope, Lagna Lord is in the 8th house. 5th house Saturn, 5th Lord in the 12th house and Shashtiamsa. Very, very clearly, the horoscope itself is very clear what this person is. Look at the horoscope and then look at it. You will be very, very clearly. You will see Kala. Who's the rule of Kala? Sometimes Saturn, sometimes Mars, depending on the horoscope position. Okay, let's take Saturn. Look at the position. In a murderous chart, Krura, Kala will repeat. Okay. Okay, I have one more. Assassin Lee Harvey Oswald. Look at his horoscope. Lagna in Kala, Moon in Vamshashaya. You know what's Vamshashaya? Killer of the lineage. Jupiter in Kala. So naturally, what I say, the Lagna is very, very important. In next 2 minutes, the whole meaning changes. He has Lagna with Sun and Mars. He has Sun and Mars in Lagna. He has. We already seen 12 from Saturn is Sun and Mars. Lagna is having Lagna is not having Sun and Mars alone. Sun is not the 8th Lord. Mars is the Badak Lord. Lagna is in Kala. That is what very, very important I wanted to see. Jupiter is exalted. How is it exalted? He's sitting in Kala. Aspected by Sun and Mars. When there is a planet in Kala Shashtiamsa, the position of Saturn and Mars will define how Kala is. Like every Devata, you have a particular planet. You must know to decode it to find out what is the meaning of it. So your Lagna Shashtiamsa can be very, very important. You must know the meaning of the Lagna Shashtiamsa and you must know how you relate it with the planet. Assassination in T60. So bad deaths, accidents, people die of different levels. I'll show you one important particular Shashtiamsa and how it happens. See, this is something called Dandayuda Shashtiamsa. If you have a planet sitting in Dandayuda Shashtiamsa, especially your key planets, there can be a bad death. See, Kennedy already very easy, Lagna Lord in the 8th house with the 8th Lord. So that itself is very clear, you'll have a bad death. But he passed away in Jupiter Saturn. So go to the horoscope and see where is Mars sitting on. Mars is sitting in Dandayuda. He passed away in Saturn Antardasa. Where is Saturn? Saturn sitting in Dandayuda. 8th Lord and what's the meaning of Dandayuda? Killed by a weapon. Okay. Not only what I say, it is most of the assassinations you pick up, they will have 1 or 2 planets sitting in Dandayuda. Anybody killed by a weapon, you will see the Shashtiamsa having planets in Dandayuda. Naturally, when you see Dandayuda, you must also look where is Saturn and Mars in the Shashtiamsa horoscope. Saturn, Rahu in Lagna, Mars is Neecha. Okay. Okay, I'm just giving you a glimpse of what my class will be. The first session, we'll have the predictive techniques, the rules we'll teach. Then this Devatas, I'll tell you all in detail. I'll give you the Gemini perspective of it. Then the Raj Yogas, how we use it. The D60 and spirituality, D60 and wealth, D60 and power, D60 and fame, D60 and celebrity status, D60 and death, health, poverty, and how it is related. This will be the first session. Will be in the second session next week. We'll be having how we integrate the Varga charts with D60, twins and D60. How we dissect the whole thing with twins. Birth replication, how we see in D60, D60 and Murta, D60 and every hour analysis, D60 and Prasna. We will see, and D60 in pending karma in more detail. We will see. If I have time, I will try to give you a glimpse into how to use D60 and market, share market, how to use, if I have time. Because D60 is wonderful tool. The hourly transit of moon, every 20 minutes moon moves, and with that you can predict the market. It's a huge chapter. If I have time, I will try to explain to that. That's why I didn't write it. If I have the time, I'll try to explain.
Please do it, sir.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any doubts? Anybody has any doubts on Devatas? I think you all should have all had an idea what is Shashtiamsa Devatas, but then you must know how to use it. It changes which planet sits in which Devata, and there's a particular planet ruling. So if you know how to do it, this Devata can be a very wonderful tool. And it's very easy for rectification, because you want to know which lagna you are. Find out which is the most suitable lagna you can be. Somebody is having a short-tempered person will have a Vanni. A calm, quiet person will have Amrita, Komala, Shuddha. So your characteristics can change.
Sir, where can we find the Devatas in Jagannath Hora, sir?
It is there. Jagannath, it is there. All the Devatas have all Vargas, it is there.
Okay.
Even D60, it is there. You put your horoscope, you go to something called Amsas. Click the thing on Amsas, you will get the Devatas over there.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any more
Any other
questions? Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
So we have one more session of twins now. I think we are